You don't start shouting again. Who's this player? Has he kicked football before? That was the same way we tore these guys down at the FIFA Confederation Cup. Uja was part of the team. Ide was part of the team. Yeah. Suddenly they are now becoming the handsome grooms of Nigerian football. So I think we just have to be a bit relaxed. We are starting. I don't know why we're starting afresh again. But the truth of the matter is that some of the players, a lot of Nigerians, will be seeing the pages of the paper week in, week out, scoring for their club, doing very well, giving wonderful assists to other players to score. They're back to the team, and we hope this time around the team will give its all. It's a friendly game, but you'll be sure that some players will want to take it as if it's a World Cup final.
That's it.
Because that is the only way some of them will win the heart or get into the heart of the national team coaches.
You get a chance, you take it. So that's it. The Super Eagles getting ready for that game against the Cranes of Uganda. The match will be played at the Uyo Township. It's the nest of champions in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State on Wednesday. And Nigeria looking forward to use that one to assess the Super Eagles and get preparations for the Nations Cup qualifiers on the way. Leaving the men to the women is just as important as it is for the men that it is for the women. In fact, we should mention that the Super Falcons have a bigger, huge task ahead of them. It's just 73 days to the kickoff of the FIFA Women's World Cup in Canada. Coach Edwin Okon's team, they're also getting ready for the All-African Game qualifiers. Played 1-1 with Mali over the weekend, but Zumnodi, in their hearts of hearts, they know that the big one they're looking forward to is the World Cup in June.
Well, they have to take the All-African Games qualifier first. Yeah. Remember in 2011, is it 2011? Yes, 2011. We knew what happened. We knew we were prepared. After the World Cup in 2011, we had the All-African Games qualifier. The game was against Cameroon. We didn't qualify. Cameroon took us out. So and that became the end, the beginning of the end for Coach Ukere Awuchi. She was asked to leave the job, even though she took the team to won the Africa Women Champions in 2010. She went to the World Cup in 2011. We didn't do very well, but we had some. Of course, we know we are not going to get beyond the first phase because of the group phase, because of the quality of opposition in the group. But the qualifiers for the All-African Games were very key. So we didn't qualify. We crossed out to Ghana on the qualifier for the All-African Game. The Cameroonian team was against the Olympic team. So I think we need to take every game at a comp. When we take out the Malians in the second leg in Abuja, we are also assured that the preparation for the World Cup is key. Why we have to put our eyes on the World Cup? Because it's the biggest women football tournament for this year. But we have to take everything step by step, because the girls that went to play in Bamako against Mali were the girls from the domestic scene. So we have to give them that benefit of doubt. The foreign based players will join them, but the truth of the matter is that even with or without the foreign based players, the home girls can do the job.
Rivers and Delta Queens.
Just join them together and pick one of the players from Sunshine Queen and Nassau Amazons. We are done. Or maybe one Pelican Stars player. We are done. 11 players from one team left for the African Women Championship. We took out almost every country. The way we are scoring. So we just have to, because a lot of Nigeria will be wondering, how can we play out in one hot draw with Mali? That's just a qualifier. But let's see what the girls will the kind of performance they will turn out against the Malians in Abuja.
So the Koiki yesterday said the Malians should not bother coming back because they will be beaten in any way you can define the word beat. The return leg will play at the Abuja National Stadium on April the 5th. It's on a Sunday, and Coach Edwin Okon's team, they're looking forward to winning that one and pick the ticket to the All-African game. So waiting to speak to the coach, Edwin Okon, because the big one for us is the FIFA Women's World Cup. As Dunladi said, I'm looking at the influence that we now have in this Super Falcons team, particularly now that star player Sisato Shuala is getting good experience in England.
Good for her. Yeah, that's what she always wanted. I was speaking with one of the top women football journalists. She said she wanted her to go to Wolfsburg in Germany to play quality football. But if it's for education and sport, she had to take Liverpool. But she preferred Liverpool. She's been angry to go to Liverpool, so she got what she wanted. I hope she gets better playing time. I hope she gets used to football, and her football changes from becoming a Nigerian player to becoming an international player. I hope it imparts on the national team, because the World Cup is going to be an opportunity for Nigeria to see whether a move to Liverpool is deserved, whether she's learned a few lessons from a move to Liverpool, whether she's learned new skills, she's improved her game, because that's going to be a big, because all eyes are going to be on her. Cup Footballer of the Year, no doubt. All eyes are going to be on her. Nigerian all that what she won for women football in Nigeria.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of pressure on her.
She's not just even going as a Nigerian, she's representing Africa.
So I think this is an opportunity. So we shouldn't put more pressure on her.
Exactly.
Because before she came on board, we had players who had played before. Desire Okpanoze came to the team before her.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't put more pressure on her. So that was why
African players that are still here have a bigger
at the African World Championship, remember, because we didn't put more focus on assistance of Soala, we had 2 players who could fight for, who could score goals. We had 2 of them going neck and neck in the top scorers chart. So that's the beauty of the team at the African Women's Championship. So now she's moved on to Liverpool, a lot of focus is going to be on her. Pressure is going to be on her. So I think the coach should take up pressure on her, or we should focus on her, so that she can put her heart to the game and do very well. Because the World Cup is going to be another big shift. If you do very well, I can guarantee you that Liverpool will want to hold on to her. That's what I can guarantee.
That's it. The Super Falcons and their quest to impress at the FIFA Women's World Cup in Canada. We've been talking about it, and of course, their preparation for the second leg of the Africa Games qualifiers with Mali. The first leg ended 1-1 in Bamako. We're still trying to get through to Coach Edwin Okon to find out how the team is getting ready. But we'll go on this quick break, listen to the chairman of Kogi United. He's talking about football development, and then we'll come back. The Nigerian Professional Football League gets our attention. Sports Tonight on Channels Television. To stay.